Night Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. I hope everyone...
Today, I really want to work on some fun things, but unfortunately, editing has to get done. So, I'm just gonna see how much I can actually do in one day. But first, I gotta clean up this mess. There is a lot that I love about working from home. Taking my time in the morning, watching Stephen Colbert, and making coffee, bringing it to Teddy in bed, and just taking the mornings slow. I love the mornings for that. But when it comes time to actually sit down and work for long periods, there are a lot of opportunities for distractions. First thing I do is turn on some self-control. There is an app for that. Self-control, I'm gonna set it to 4 hours today. Start, enter my password, and now for 4 hours, I will not be able to access Facebook, and really that's gonna take away my biggest temptation. Today, I'm going to do my best to pump out as much as I can. Have this progress board. All Teddy is really working on at this point is wrapping up the final highlight films. But we've been so focused on getting the highlight films done that we haven't gotten the rest of the films done, like the documentary, speeches, and ceremony films. So that's my job. All of these to do. It's a lot. Okay, so I'm exporting the ceremony and speeches, but that was the easy part. When Teddy's building all of the assets in order for us to create our highlight films, she wants to pick up the best of the ceremony and the best of the speeches. She cuts it all. All I really do is kind of go through it and just do an extra pass on the audio and kind of make sure things are sounding as good as possible. But now is the hard part, putting it together the documentary film. That is where I take all of the clips from the wedding day that Teddy has highlighted and put them into one big long timeline. It just takes a long time to do. It's not the most fun video to edit. At the end of the day, I just gotta push through it. So I'm gonna wait for the ceremony and the speeches to finish exporting. Well, that took way longer than I wanted it to. Probably should have just exported later, but got started. It was too late. Now I'm ready to sit down and work on getting this documentary edit done. So, we'll see how long this takes me. In this house, we basically live off of bubbly. It's the reason why we're in business. Okay, so I have finished building the timeline. All that's left is probably some audio transitions and adding some music to the film as well. It's 38 minutes, so that's a pretty good timeline. We wanted to go to the gym today. When I get back, I'll add some music to this, and then I will be done this doc edit, which I got way further today than I expected, so feeling good. You ready to work out?
Yeah.
You sad we have to leave?
You don't know yet. You don't know what's coming. Have a hug. Have a hug.
You like that meat?
I love that meat. I like that sausage in particular.
Are you open? Oh boy. Hello, Charlie. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Alright, that's 3 days in a row. Boom. I feel Groot today. It's really hard to come back and work, but I really just want to get this documentary edit done so that tomorrow Teddy can use the hard drive and I can move on to different things. So even though it's 9 o'clock, I'm not gonna go to bed until I can get this doc finished. It's so funny.
I love that.
That was an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm just adding the final touches, including a limiter. And that's just so that in case the audio on the camera is too loud and it's clipping and it comes across, the limiter keeps it from doing that. So I always put that on top of everything before we export it. A lot faster than going through it and adjusting each clip. So we are done. Wait, almost done. Final task. Share master file. Export. Next. Inventory. And now it exports. I did it. Feels good. And tomorrow, I think I want to do something a little more different, more fun. We'll see. Oh well, thanks for coming along.